Hi, I'm Jack Sadler, and today we'll be learning about the diversity of forest types in Sweden. I'm glad I chose Sweden, because Sweden is more than 50% forest. So Sweden is quite a long, tall country, so that the top of Sweden has a rather different climate to the bottom of Sweden, kind of like Australia. And therefore, the top of Sweden has rather different forests than the bottom of Sweden, and there's a gradient in between. Also, northern Sweden experiences 24-hour sunlight in summer and 24-hour darkness in winter, and this obviously has rather profound effects on the forests. Let's start with the north. The north of Sweden forms part of a major biome known as the taiga. The taiga is characterized by snow, but also boreal forest. Boreal means north. Boreal forest should conjure up images of vast expanses of pine trees dusted in snow, but we can get a bit more scientific. In a boreal forest, most of the trees will be of the same species, or perhaps the same 2 or 3 species. These species are mainly conifers, like pine trees and spruce trees, because they deal better with the snow and the cold. In fact, 83% of Swedish forest is coniferous forest. But the occasional beech or birch tree does find the courage to grow up in the boreal forest. Other key features of boreal forest include the lack of a significant understory. In fact, this is quite common in most pine forests. It's especially true when you go up in the north of Sweden, where there's snow cover for more than half the year. Up here there's not even grass on the floor, it's just lichen. In the lower regions of the boreal forest, but still up north, that's where you get the real plants. I'm talking about grasses, ferns and mosses. And you even get clearings where there'll be larger shrubs and wildflowers. What else? Oh yeah, the bogs. 10% of Sweden is bogland, marshland and fens. It's not forest, but it is interesting. Another point about these forests is that the soil is often rather low quality. There's poor drainage and low fertility. One interesting way that trees get around this is by teaming up with mycorrhizal fungi. This symbiotic relationship allows the tree roots to transfer nutrients to one another when in need. The forests in southern Sweden fall under a different fancy name, Nemeral. The Nemeral biome describes the temperate zone of Eurasia, characterized by broadleaf deciduous woodland. This covers only 5% of Sweden. This includes aspen, willow, birch, elms, beech, oak, hawthorns, geelong, collingwood. These forests deal with less snow than the boreal forests, but more human interaction and human influence, unfortunately. They exhibit a wider variety of animal life as well. They are also more productive than the boreal forests up north. And then we have the in-between forests. This is the boreonemeral zone. See what they did there? This is a mixture of the 2 different forest types. 12% of Sweden is this mixed forest. It's mainly pine and spruce, but there are still patches of pure, hardcore, deciduous woodland.